Hi everyone, and welcome back to part 2 of this interview. Now we have Miss Laura here. Laura is a very important person at St. Joseph the Worker Parish. So Laura, tell us about what do you do here?
What do I do here? So I'm the pastoral assistant here. So I work directly with Father Pierre to make sure that everything that we want to do as a parish gets done and rolled out the way he'd like it to be rolled out, as well as I am in charge of our religious education program along with Derek Hume.
And she also making sure that I behave.
Okay, I wasn't going to say that as part of the interview, but yeah, I make sure that Willen behaves whenever he's here doing our masses.
So for those of you who don't know, we start live streaming together since the pandemic hit, which is almost a year ago.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, and since then, the whole live stream evolved so much from, well, you'll see. Wait for it, stay tuned. But yeah, I want to thank you for making this happen. Because when I first approached you, I told you about, okay, I want to do a music video for Chinese New Year. And the feedback wasn't that active.
Yeah, you were
to
a
say the
little
least.
you were a little nervous as to what people were actually thinking. Yep.
Yeah. And then I talked to our creative team, and we got a mixed feeling. Actually, it's quite it's an interesting conversation to say the least. Because some concern that okay, you're asking Caucasian to sing in Mandarin. There's all this representation thing, but then at the end of the day, we think celebration shouldn't have any boundaries. Doesn't matter what you're celebrating or who you are, where you're at. Celebration is celebration.
Absolutely.
So we decide to push through, we decide to go ahead and make this reality. And you've been helping us along the way, getting us this, well, I don't know what you did to convince Father Pierre, but we get to shoot in this beautiful church. So thank you.
I'd like to take all the credit, but he was pretty open to it.
Good to know. So you were here with us throughout the entire filming process. Share some interesting things that you see during the day.
Oh, it was, there's so much. Just right from the get-go, the organization that you guys had in place, the safety plans, the meetings that you had with the cast and the crew, just making sure that everybody understood what the protocols were, making sure that everybody was safe. It was something else to watch. And then watching it being monitored too. So even though there were things that weren't happening right in this spot, what was expected over where they were having snacks or where they were doing their makeup, that was all monitored and expected. It was good. It was good. But I have to say my favorite thing was watching the kids.
They were
pretty cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know you had a sneak peek on the rough cut. What was your first impression after seeing that?
It's amazing just what goes into such a short clip, right? Like when you think about the time, it's just amazing the time that it took to film it and what it is now. So that was number one. The kids, the way it all came together was phenomenal. I love how it's all mixed. Like you said, celebration has no boundaries, and it definitely shows celebration has no boundaries, especially in a place like Richmond. Richmond, we've got so many different cultures. It's really neat to see different cultures celebrating different cultures.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. So I know when I first approached Father Pierre, and after a very brief moment, he said, Father Joachim is on board. Do you know what goes on behind the scene? How did he get him so quickly?
Well, okay, I'll let you in a little tidbit. Father Pierre is the boss. No, they're all, these guys are all so willing to connect with the community. So I don't really think that it was that hard of a sell for Father Pierre to have Father Joachim do it. He's shy for sure, so would it have taken a little bit of convincing? Yep, but not because he didn't want to do it, not at all. We're really blessed to have such outgoing, I mean, the things that they've been willing to do, we've been pretty blessed.
Yeah.
So why did you want to do this video? What made you think about doing this particular video?
That's a very good question, actually. Year 2020 was such a strange and challenging year for many people, many of us, and we want to create content that is meaningful, can spread the joy. And Chinese New Year is just around the corner. What's better way to make a video that can celebrate the New Year in general? But I don't want to just do a simple music video. I want this video to be more fun and have more meaning to it. So we get together as a team, with the creative team, and we think we make a theme for that is celebration has no boundary. But how can we, as a creator, break those boundaries? So after some back and forth brainstorming, we pick the most popular Chinese New Year song, which is 恭喜恭喜, and it's always played by traditional Chinese instruments. So we took that song, give it to our musical director. He rearranged the song with Western instrument, with a violin, with saxophone, piano, and some, I think he mixed in some Mexican drums too.
Oh, cool.
So he turned the song almost 180 from something very traditional to something very fun and energetic. And we love that tune. It's so much fun to just listen to it. And then we want to take it another step further. So how can we break more boundaries with this? So we think, okay, we're going to invite some Caucasians to learn and sing this song in Mandarin with 2 weeks' notice.
What more do they need?
It did take some convincing, but we are so blessed to have Father Pierre, Father Joachim, and Megan. They worked very hard to learn the song. Even young Vincent and Olivia, they did spend a lot of hard work learning the song, and they did so well. But that's not enough. How do we break more boundary with that? Why not push it to the limit?
Seeing a bit of a theme here, Willen. I want more. It's not enough.
So we're filming a music video. We're asking Caucasian to sing in Mandarin. We're rearranging a traditional Chinese music with Western instruments. And we film it in a church. So, okay, that satisfies all my so yeah, that's how this whole project came along. It just keep pushing boundary, keep breaking boundary, and I think it turns out very nice. Everybody did so well. Although I wish we have more time to film it, but you know what? At the end of the day, we all have fun. We all do it safe, and we have a product to share with the world. So, yeah.
Seems to me we're rubbing off on you a little bit. It seems everything that we do, we give ourselves like a little bit of time to get something out. But I love what you said about spreading the joy, because it seems that all of those projects that we've worked on together, especially most recently coming up to Christmas, coming through the New Year, now the Chinese New Year, has all been about reaching out.
Yeah.
spreading joy, like that theme just continues through. Where do you get your energy from? Because I seem to recall, correct me if I'm wrong, we were coming off of our last New Year's video whenever you made this suggestion.
Yeah, it was actually on the same day we broadcast the New Year video.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the next conversation is, okay, Chinese New Year's coming up. We have 1 month. And here we are. Yeah, just about 1 month.
Just about 1 month. And we were doing something with a cooking show right in around there too.
Yes. You know, when you're so passionate about something, the energy just comes from above.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm so glad that we all find something we are passionate about, and again, reaching out to the community, staying connected is something that I enjoy doing. I think it means a lot to myself, and I hope it means a lot to the community too. It's such a small thing, but it does reach so many people. Just look at the live stream we did, or all the video that we've done, and people have seen it, and we get very good feedback from that. I've heard some places even copying that idea and making them their own, which is a great thing. Like, I'm happy that we create something that people can learn from and use it in their own way to reach out
To their
in their
communities.
community as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And you're right, it's humbling just hearing all the positive feedback and seeing those numbers that just when you realize just how much it does reach as it gets spread.
Well, Laura, thank you for interviewing me today.
You're very welcome. I love to turn the tables.
Yep. Yes, you do, and you did it so well. So thank you for joining us today. If you guys want to find out more about St. Joseph the Worker Parish, we'll leave a link in the description below. Feel free to get in touch with them. They will have all the answer you need. So stay tuned for the final release of the music video. Until then, stay safe.